What is up, everybody? So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at and doing a review of the toy version of Tyrune, the three-headed Hydra, or dragon. Sometimes he's called dragon in the show, but mainly he's called Hydra, so we're just going to stick with Hydra. Now, just a kind of side note, for this video, I will be using kind of different figures because it does have different things you can do with different figures, and it recommends to use the actual Ice Lord of Temra figure and not just the one it comes with. But since the only one I have is still inside the box, I'm not going to be using that because I'm not taking it out of the box. So in its place, I'm just going to be using Garrett the Forest Knight. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, everybody, here is everything that Tyrune comes with. Sadly, the only thing I don't have with this is a box. I mean, I would love to find one with a box, but I have not been fortunate enough to find one yet. But I do have literally everything except the box. So what we're going to start with is the instructions. Tyrune, the three-headed Hydra of Temra. So like I was saying earlier, you can place the Ice Lord that it comes with in there, or if you want, you can get the other figure, which is sold separately, to use in it. But like I said, I only have one and it's in the box, and I'm not taking it out of the box. And there is nothing on the back. So comes with, the main body. You got two of these side heads, which actually in the show could also come off, and they were like their own separate creatures, but then it would obviously go right back on there. Then you've got the main head. You've got the frozen lava blast. You got the Ice Lord of Temra. I said there's a little sword. You got this little shield. Now these, they both do exactly the same thing. But, so here's that part that'll come off. So the mouth like opens and it closes. The head has a little bit of movement, but really not much. I mean, the tail will kind of move a little bit. Over here, which is supposed to be one of his wings, that moves up and down. But it will turn just like that. So it kind of is its own little, creature. And then right there is just where you hook it into the side to make him the full three-headed Hydra. And here is the other one. Like I said, same thing. Mouth opens, closes, turns. Little movement in the tail, movement in the head a little bit. There's that spot. And that turns back. Actually, I got to turn it that way so I can put it on there. Now right here is the main center head. So this one does have a lot more movement you can do. Mouth opens and closes. And then this right here, as you can see, that kind of moves a little bit. That is how we're going to shoot the frozen lava blast. So what you're going to do is you're going to open that. Take this. It just goes right inside the mouth, and that kind of pops out. And then you just press the side, and it shoots. So I'll do that again. Again, yep, you got your Ice Lord of Temra. So then here with the main body, you got this back tail. It just basically spins around. This opens up, and it's actually where this piece goes. So it just kind of goes right into there, and that closes. It's also part of the weapon that you can use for the separate character, which I will show once I get it all together. So then with the front, you know, you've got a little bit of movement with the legs and the feet. I mean, they move a little bit. I mean, these side, I guess you could call them like protective armor shield things, have the most movement, to be honest. And then these come out. They're kind of like grabbing claws. So you could grab a Mystic Knight if you wanted, carry him off to be devoured, or whatever Tyrune does with him. Then you've got this, which is another piece that can go to another character. So it basically is the shield of the Ice Lord of Temra. As you can see, it's got a little thing for a figure to hold. And this actually goes right here. Just clips into there. Now, I'll put the rest of the heads on. So these things just kind of pop into there. There's the first one, and basically has a wing, so you can open that. I'm just going to keep it open. Let's open the mouth a little bit. We got the other one. Pop this guy right on there. See, we'll open his mouth too. Pop out the wing. So now we've got the center head. And this guy clips right into there. Just like that. Now this head doesn't really have any movement. I mean, all you can really do is move the head, but the neck doesn't move at all. So now, what you can do is you've got your, I bumped the camera. You got the Ice Lord of Temra. So this guy goes right into here. Now you do kind of have to pinch the legs a little bit, and he goes right in there. And then he's riding Tyrune. Then, if we wanted, take the ice lava, or frozen lava, whatever you want to call it. Shoot that out of there. Now, what I was talking about with the figure, so I'm going to pull this guy off of here. Bend his legs a little bit. So you can see that he basically is just kind of stuck in one pose. You know, he can move his arms up and down. That's about it. I mean, the head doesn't even turn. The waist doesn't turn. It's just literally stuck in this position. Can't put anything in the hands. So what it was saying you can do is you can grab another figure, preferably the Ice Lord, and then you can go back here, open up this tail, pull this out, and you can put it in the figure's hand. So, you know, he's got like another weapon. And then come over here, pop the shield off. And then put it in this hand. Grabs onto it. There you go. He's got another sword and a shield. It's got these opening things. And then you're able to open up the legs a bit and put him on Tyrune. So, I mean, that way you can do like a more detailed kind of, if you're going to display it, it's going to be a lot more detailed than just, you know, just a basic kind of just two-pane color figure. You can make it look more like in-depth and detailed. Yeah. So I do like this figure. I mean, the only problem I'm really having with it is it's very stiff. And the problem I always come across is like when you're trying to move anything, you know, like it's very, and the head does kind of come off easy. So you kind of have to be careful with that. You can see I'm already having trouble getting it back in. There it goes. I mean, it is a really cool looking figure. I do like it. I just wish it was able to do a little bit more movement. So this one is almost like a display only kind of figure. I mean, yeah, you can, you know, shoot out a little blast or whatever. I mean, overall, it is pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, that is my review of the toy figure of Tyrune, the three-headed Hydra. Hope you guys liked it, and until next time.
May Dada protect you.